All right, friends, here we are. We are here at the end, at the final act of Clean Fest. I'll say this much to get it out the way, because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm probably gonna shut this party down as soon as this is over with. So I'm super excited about it. However, I'll get this out the way. Thank you everybody who watched. I was just checking a second ago. We've had close to 1,300 people tune in to Clean Fest over the weekend over across our platform. So thank you to all of you who did. I'm super excited about what that means. To be honest with you, the backstory of this is real simple. I was sitting in my house one day realizing I was doing streams all the time, and then I said, why not get a group of people together and let's do streams together. Which is funny because I actually didn't play it all this weekend, which is fine. Maybe another time, maybe another day, but I really didn't want it to be about me. I wanted it to be about these super talented artists that have graced our virtual stages. Cool part about it is I think out of everybody that was on this bill this weekend, two things are true about you, Jazzo. Number one, you've been the most consistent in communication. But two, you are literally the person I know the least. I know nothing about. We just kind of connected because of this. So this is not only you answering this question for everybody listening, but also for me. Tell me about yourself. Like, I want to know you. Like, I don't know you. So tell me about yourself. So it's just me and you talking right now.
I got echo and stuff. Hold on. Let me find something. That's not gonna make me sound crazy. Okay. Well, what do I say about myself? It's funny because I can't even remember how I found out about this festival. Is it So Far Sounds? Are you involved with So Far?
I'm a So Far alumni, so that's probably it.
That's probably it.
I had posted it or posted about it on the page just to see if anybody was interested, because I had a couple of people here and there, but I didn't have like a ton of people, and so I was like, let me see if anybody would be interested. And then that's kind of where we came from. So
yeah. Well, okay, about me. I've been doing music since I was, for like 10 years. I've been a recording artist for 10 years.
Okay.
I specifically say recording artist because that's like the first time I recorded a single was about 10 years ago.
Okay.
But as far as just being an artist, I've been that way since I was a kid. And I didn't really start performing until maybe 5 or 6 years ago. So a performing artist for music, 5 or 6 years in, and then recording in general, like 10 years, and then art in general since birth.
Right. Okay, so if somebody was like, Jazzo, she real cool, how would you define her sound? What would you say? Like, how would you define what you do as an artist? I know it's a difficult question, but like it's like the blanket answer. Like,
I like to call my genre electronic soul.
Okay.
And I've been described, and I'm not gonna give my opinion on the matter. I'm going to pull from what people have said. People have said that my voice has a hollow sound. People have said that it has healing properties. People have said that
that's amazing.
Ethereal. People have called my performances intoxicating, electric.
First of all, that's all amazing. And those are, I thought when you were like, man, everybody else says this, I thought you were going to say something bad, to be honest with you. Like, somebody was like, no, I'm Black, and I know I'm not, but you literally just described like, that's an amazing time. Okay.
Yeah. And it's what I like want from it too. So I'm doing something right. because I want people to, I always have said that I want people to have an experience when they see me perform or when they listen to my music. I want it to be like an experience. I want them to feel like when the song cuts off or the show is over, that they went somewhere. I went
Okay.
on a journey
I'm with
to,
it.
I don't know, outer space.
Yeah, I'm with that. So where are you based?
I'm currently in Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay. Born and raised there or moved there?
Um, I've been here for like 8 years. It's so weird saying that, but I've been here for about 8 years.
Okay.
I grew up back and forth between Massachusetts and Montgomery County, Maryland. So,
Okay.
yep.
I'm with it. I'm with that. Okay. And then let me think. What else do I want to know about you? Because like I said, I'm literally learning all this stuff today because I know you're a So Far alum. So I took it you've done DC, you've done Baltimore. Have you done New York?
No, I haven't done any so far performances outside of DC and Baltimore.
Okay. Cool,
You
cool.
know, those are
Cool.
the only two. But I've performed a number of places outside of so far, but so far
Yeah.
has been like the perfect environment for my particular sound. I mean, I'm sure it's perfect for a lot of other people too, but I
Yeah.
just feel like bunch of people crisscross applesauce on some blankets with wine is like
Right.
perfect for the sound that I'm gonna bring
I get
forward.
it. Listen, you get a room full of people on uncomfortable ass blankets, which is fine. I'm just I know it from experience. I'm just telling you so far. If you're watching any of you, y'all should really change your budget and get more comfortable blankets because whatever it is that y'all put down for these people ain't cutting it anyway. But yeah, I think especially you mentioned something like it's an experience. That's what you want it to be, an experience. I know that for me, my journey was so far than just that. Is that when I, because of the intimacy and the nature of the performances, it does always seem like it's an experience. Like when people walk away, it's like they know me now. Like they feel what I feel. They like we do go on a journey together, and it's been interesting that the people that I've met and the people that I've come across because of So Far, and like just the, I would even call them on some level the associates and friendships that I've made through So Far Sounds, was just because of that, of like, yo, you were going through something today, and like you put it in your performance. We could tell, and not only could we tell, but like we empathize with it, and so it's been super cool. Like I remember I put a So Far performance the day I found out my grandfather died. I know, crazy, and not a super sad thing. I know where he is. That's my guy. I love him to death. We're all good. But literally, I found out on a Tuesday afternoon that he died, and I had a performance on Wednesday.
Wow.
And so yeah, and so it was, and the thing about it that sucked is that it was like it was one of those like special ones that they video recorded. And I was like, dang, this is like the worst day for this to be happening. But I went and I cried through it. I played through it, and then it was just it was to me it was so cathartic to be able to release that and be able to do that and have people embrace that.
Yeah. And it makes you realer. It makes you realer to the people that are watching. Like having someone that they see up here be relatable and have the same human experience, like that's priceless. So
Yeah, I agree. One more question I'll ask you, and the reason I honestly am asking you is because you live in Baltimore. And so I know that in living in Baltimore, there have been things that have happened that are not good. There's been a couple of times that I know of. One I know that was on the news that everybody knew about, but I also know of a couple others because I have friends in Baltimore, things that have happened with violence coming from law enforcement. Being that we are here again, literally again, I would say this much as an artist of color. When because I know that I'll tell you a story, and I haven't told anybody else this. I was gonna tell it, but then I decided not to. But now we're talking about it. I got a message last night on Instagram from somebody who was watching this festival, and they said, "I wish that you would have talked less about race and more about music." And that was the message that I got. It was somebody I don't follow. It's just one of those. I happened to see it because on Instagram it says like request, and I was like, "What is this?" I thought it was spam, and then I saw it, and it was a thing in so many words. They said more than that, but in so many words, it was, "We wish that the festival was really cool. The artists were great, but I wish that or I wish that your host," which is funny because if you send it to the Instagram page, I am the one behind the screen. And so they were like, "We wish that your host would have talked less about race and more about music."
I think it begs a question like, why is that so bothersome to you? And I think a lot of it comes from like a deep rooted sense of guilt and sense of responsibility and wanting to run from that guilt and that responsibility. So when I hear comments like that, I try to narrow it down to the root cause of the issue. And
Yeah.
I think that that's where that's coming from. And plus, it's like right now with pandemic times, there's plenty of live streams to choose from. Like if you don't want to listen to the one that's talking
It,
about race, like as soon
there
as
it
you
is.
log on to YouTube, it's like live, 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 live,
Yep.
live. So like you have other places that you could be, but
That's it,
you
because
wanted
that's
to
what I
be
thought. I said
here.
we're on 6 platforms right now, right? And so it's like of all of those, that's what you chose. And it's like I didn't lose no sleep over it and it hurt my feelings. I didn't even think twice about it, but I had a conversation yesterday with an artist named Duryea, and we were talking about it. He's Puerto Rican. We were talking about just what that looks like for somebody from the Latino community to empathize with the Black community, just things like that. He lives in New York City, so all the protests and things that have been happening. And then like last night around like 10 o'clock, I think I got a message, and that's what it said, and I was like, wow, okay, okay.
I think that like as artists, we have responsibility. Like I always feel like art has healing properties. Like it's a catalyst for change, and it has been in my life, in our personal lives as artists. We know that as a kid, it was like, oh, you were a theater kid because you liked being someone else for a little while, or you liked to dance because moving your body like made you feel good. So we know that art has, the potential to be a catalyst for change. And we have a responsibility as artists to talk about things like this and to try to help the people understand, one, and two, bring a sense of solace. Like that's my goal today, is just to give people a chance to not have to be so overwhelmed with everything that's going on, and give you a chance to kind of get an escape, so to speak. A temporary one though, because it's not something that we should be ignoring. Like it almost felt weird. Like I almost was like, how do I log on today when my heart is like, heavy? How do I still sing these songs? And it had to come from a place of, what, this is for the people. This is what the world needs right now, is music and art and just human creation, something that we can all come back and find the commonality between us all. So yeah, like man, screw whoever that was.
Right.
but
Well, listen,
but like
I didn't lose no sleep over it. Like I said, we are 13,000 and counting, which is mind blowing to me. But with that, like I said, I'm thankful that you said that, and I'm thankful that you're here, and that's where your heart space is.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get out of your way. You're the last act, so realistically, I'm
Man,
not
this
gonna
is
cut you
all
off.
so much pressure. Like
No,
last
no,
act. This is like a
no.
headline.
Well, the reason I say that is because like I'm not gonna cut you off because there's no one behind you. And so with that, do your thing. And so with that, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor, virtually put your hands together. Put whatever you got to do, whatever you want to say for Miss Jazzo, who's gonna grace our stage. It's all you, girl.
Woo. Okie dokie, y'all. This is so weird not having people in front of me. Like when I perform, the people, like that's one of the driving forces. So I'm just hoping that my energy can be felt through the screens. And I want to thank you guys, all of you, however many of you there are watching. I want to thank all of you guys for being here. Like I was telling him, I want to be solace for you right now, however you're feeling, whatever's going on in your personal life, whatever's going on in the world, and how it's affecting you. I just want you to lay it all down and just spend some time with me. Okay. So I'm hoping that I can just bring you a vibe. This is my sidekick, my hype man. This is a vocal looper. I'm a vocal looping artist, and it's one of my most favorite things in the whole world, to be honest. So I'm gonna just have some fun with it. I do have a set planned, but I have a couple songs on here that I've never done. Some things just came to me, and I figured this was like the perfect place to just give them a try. So, welcome me, take me in, and I just hope you enjoy the ride. Okay. This first one is a cover. All right. Dum, 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 da da dum 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 dum. Dum, 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 dum. dum, 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 da da dum 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 dum. See how it just repeats? Dum, 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 da da dum 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 dum. Dum, 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 da da dum 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 dum. No, dum, 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 da da dum 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 dum. No, dum, 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 da da dum 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 dum. No, dum, 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 da da dum 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 dum. No, dum, 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 dum. You love me, dum, especially different, dum, every time you keep me on my feet, happily, excited by all your clone, your hand, your style, your intelligence. You woo me, you call me, you tease me, you please me, you soothe me, give me some things to think about, excite me. You correct me, you like me, you love me, invite me, invite me to chorus. No, dum, 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 dum. You love me, especially different. Every time you keep me on my feet, happily excited by all your clone, your hands, your style, your intelligence. You woo me, you court me, you tease me, you please me, you woo me, give me something to think about, excite me. You correct me, you like me, you love me, invite me, invite me to chorus. No, dum, 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 dum. It's your smile, your hand, your style, your intelligence. It's your smile, your hand, your style, your intelligence. It's your smile, your style, your intelligence. It's your smile, your hand, your style, your intelligence. All right. Raise your hand if you know that song. I can't see your hand, so it doesn't matter. That was He Loves Me by Jill Scott, kind of my rendition of it. So now you're getting the hang of what this vocal looper does. It allows me to put layer upon layer of my own voice and create my own instrumentation. Um, One thing I didn't get to mention was that I'm also a producer. I'm a songwriter and I'm a producer as well. And having a vocal looper has been really helpful when it comes to just getting ideas down. When you don't necessarily know what sound you want to choose. You know, producers can fill me on this. Your library is like huge, and you're like, oh, I can't find the perfect sound. But if I can make it with my mouth, then it saves me some time. So this is one of my main means of producing. And this next one I'm going to do is a work in progress. And I know I'm going from a cover to a work in progress. You're not getting any originals yet, but I really enjoyed this one, and I was playing with it yesterday, and I really went to a cool place with it. So I wanna see what you guys think about it, and you'll have to find me online and let me know. Ooh. Let me just say about this real quick. There's not a lot of words to it just yet. I call it "Lead the Way," and I'm referring to God, and I'm referring to us. I'm referring to God leading us, guiding us, showing us what we should do next, and also us leading the way for others. And I think that I need to mention that because it's super appropriate right now. Okay. Dong dong da dong 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 da dong dong. I cannot let that pass. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in like the completely wrong key. See, this is like this online thing. I just. Um, you guys get to see like it all. That's awesome. Dum dum da dum 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 da dum 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 da 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 dum 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 da dum dum da dum 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 da dum 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 da dum 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 da dum 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 da dum 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 da dum 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 Oh my gosh.
Lead the way. You got to, you got to, you got to, you got to. Lead, lead the way. You got to, you got to, you got to, you got to. Lead, lead the way. You got to, you got to, you got to, you got to. Lead, lead the way. 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 You got to, you got to. Lead, you got to, you got to. The way. Lead, lead the way. You got to, you got to. Lead, you got to, you got to. The way. Lead, lead the way. You got to, you got to. Lead, you got to, you got to. The way. Lead, lead the way. You got to, you got to. Lead, you got to, you got to. The way. Lead, lead the way. You got to, you got to. Lead, you got to, you got to. The way. Lead, lead the way. You got to, you got to. Lead, you got to, you got to. The way. Lead, lead the way. You got to, you got to. Lead, you got to, you got to. The way. Lead, lead the way. You got to, you got to. Lead, you got to, you got to. The way. Lead, lead the way. You got to, you got to. Lead, you got to, you got to. The way. Lead, lead the way. You got to, you got to. Lead, you got to, you got to. The way. Lead, lead the way. You got to, you got to. Lead, you got to, you got to. The way. Gotta lead, lead the way. You got to, you got to. You got to, you got to. The way. Oh, lead the way. You got to, you got to. You got to, you got to. The way. Oh, lead the way. You got to, you got to. You got to, you got to. The way. Oh, lead the way. You got to, you got to. You got to, you got to. The way. Oh, lead the way. You got to, you got to. You got to, you got to. The way. Oh.
I know that one was a little rough. I told y'all that one was a work in progress, though. Like, definitely have not, gotten to a stable place, a solid place with that one. So thank y'all for letting me try something new. Now to redeem myself, I'm gonna do something I'm comfortable with. If you did your research before hopping on the live, you probably saw this. And this is the only song that is available on streaming sites that is this version. Like, usually the vocal looping thing, you can only see me do live. Like, once something is recorded, I delete it and then it's gone. Like, that's it. But this one song, Borders, I did have an opportunity to record. So you can find this one on all the places where streaming music is streamable, Apple Music, Tidal, all the stuff. Okay, it's everywhere.
Dong, the dong, 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 the dong, 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 the dong, 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 the dong, 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 the dong, 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 the dong, 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 the dong, 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 the dong, 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 dong. Dong dong, the dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong, dong dong, dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong, dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong, dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong. Dong dong, the dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong, dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong.
I'm not scared, not scared of losing you.
Oh my gosh, y'all. You were so into it. So was I. But I realized I was recording the lead track. That can't happen. It was ruined. I'm sorry. I know you're like, what was ruined? It was fine, but trust me.
Technology. Dong, the dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong, the dong dong dong, dong dong, the dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong, dong dong, dong dong, the dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong, dong dong, the dong 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 dong, dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong, dong dong, dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong, dong dong dong, the dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong, the dong 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 dong, dong dong dong, dong 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 dong, dong 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 dong.
I like it. I got you this time.
Dong 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 dong, dong 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 dong.
I'm not scared, not scared of losing you. Not scared of wanting to.
Dong 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 dong, dong dong dong.
Not scared. I'm prepared. Prepared for all the changes. Prepared for rearranges. Prepared. Watch my back, watch your step. I relapse, architect. You build me up, break me down, your torture. Push me out, pull me in, no borders. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Made of glass, and we both know the stones. Blinded by pheromones. Watch us crash. Oh, and last. Straw left the camel dead. Kicking the horse while in cascade. Oh, at last. Watch my back, watch your step. I relapse, architect. You build me up, break me down, your torture. Push me out, pull me in, no borders. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
They're clapping. I can hear them. Woo! That's a mutual breakup song. If you were wondering what's it about, that's what it's about. It's about two people agreeing that, it's time. This next song is me trying to combine two songs of mine. So one is a loop, and the other one is a track, and I'm trying to sing the track over this loop. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Psych, I tried, and it did, or I wouldn't be doing it, but Hilarious thing about this is like, when I'm performing in person, I already have a hard time figuring out when to shut up. Like usually somebody in the audience would be like, let me pull out my phone or something like that. Somebody give me the eyeball and I know to shut up. But this is just super awkward, man. It's like, no one's here to stop me from my rants. Like I could just, if I wanted to, but we're going to listen to some music. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? I'm going to use the same. Listen to the words.
You think you did this. You think you built these walls with your hands. You think you did this.
It's recorded again. This is my looper acting up. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. This is just a faulty piece of equipment. You heard how what I had already sung started playing again? This is just a faulty piece of equipment. I have the new one actually. I just haven't learned how to use it yet. So I wasn't comfortable doing a performance with it. You know what I mean? I'm sorry that I had to keep stopping like that. This is just like super unprofesh. And here we go. Told you I have to start over like every time. Isn't that wild? It's crazy. In Jesus' name. It's not recording. It says it's not recording. Okay? Listen.
You think you did this. You think you built these walls with your hands. You think this feels good. But you don't even know what love is. Just know this blessing isn't confirmation that you're always right. It's mercy. It's mercy. And I won't make it come along with me, but I know you wish you tried. And mercy, mercy will bring me. Yeah, cause this come up isn't worth a thing. And I hate to see you suffering. I wish you could see the peace and comfort that I'll bring. This come up isn't worth your life. And some triumph doesn't make you right. I wish I could see His mercy. His mercy. Sing with me. Say, His mercy. It's my God-given spirit and my innocent smile, my animated faces and my it's just you got a God-given spirit and a beautiful smile. Beautiful faces and should go for miles. It's a thing. Cause this come up isn't worth a thing. And I hate to see you suffering. I wish you could see the peace and comfort that I'll bring. This come up isn't worth your life. And some triumph doesn't make you right. I wish you could see His mercy. His mercy.
Woo, oh my gosh, thank you guys. Oh, thank you so much. I can hear you clapping. If you couldn't tell, well, I was gonna name that song, instead of naming it Mercy, I thought about naming it Sincerely Jesus, because I'm speaking from the point of Jesus. So that was Jesus talking to you. So if you were like, dang, that hit me, it probably was for you, okay? Sincerely Jesus. Okay. All right, what time is it? Okay, good. I got two more. The next song, I haven't performed since my mom passed. My mom passed away on April 5th, 2020. Not from coronavirus, but it was still really surprising for all of us. Excuse me. And I wrote this song for her, about her and about the relationship we had with one another. And it already would make me emotional performing it, but now it's like different because I'm performing it and she's gone, you know? So the song is called Not Okay. When I was on tour last year, 2 years ago, I don't know. When I was on tour, literally every time I performed this song, somebody came up to me afterwards and was like, thank you. And it came from different places. Some people were like, this guy in a show in Chicago was like, thank you. Like, I walked in late. I missed most of your set. But when I walked in, you were on this song. And you had no way of knowing this, but my best friend just committed suicide like last week. And he was like, that song was for me. And I was like, okay, it was for you. Like, it was for you. And I had experience after experience like that on tour where people would just come up to me and be like, that song that was for me. So hopefully doing it this time, although well, for me it's for my mom, but hopefully this is for you too. And I always think that in tough times, like knowing that someone else is going through a tough time, there's something comforting about that. I'm not saying we should all just wallow in our misery, but I find that by the end of the song, by the time we're chanting a mantra to ourselves, like that you do feel a little bit of relief. So, ooh, pray for me. Down, 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 down. 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 I understand you now. Down, 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 down. You never even have to explain. When I'm alone, I feel it too. Down, 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 down. Like, why am I not okay? I should be okay right now. Down, 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 down. I question my brain, question my brain, question my brain. I should be okay right now. Down, 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 down. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Down, down. Anyone who is alone. Down, down, down. Anyone who is alone or feels alone is bound to go insane. Down, 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 down. Bound to go. Down, down. Anyone who hasn't heard an apology. Anyone who relives things every day. Down, down. Anyone who keeps on trying but fails. Anyone who has made mistakes. I understand you now. I understand. Down, 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 down. 'Cause now when I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. I said I feel it. Down, 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 down. I feel it too. I feel it too, yeah, 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 down, 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 down. Down. Why am I not okay? I should be okay right now. Why am I not okay? I should be okay right now. Why am I not okay? I should be okay right now. Why am I not okay?
I should be okay right now. Why am I not okay? I should be okay right now. Why am I not okay? I should be okay right now, right now, right now. I should be okay right now. Why am I not okay? I'm not. I should be okay right now. Why am I not okay? I'm not. I should be okay right now. Why am I not okay? I'm not. I should be okay right now. Why am I not okay? I'm not. I should be okay right now. Why am I not okay? I'm not. I should be okay right now, right now, right now. I should be okay right now. Why am I not okay? I'm not. I should be, but I'm not okay. Why am I not okay? I'm not okay. I should be okay right now. Why am I not okay? I'm not. I should be okay. Why am I not okay? I'm not. I should be okay right now. Why am I not okay? I'm not. I should be okay right now. Why am I not okay? I'm not. I should be okay right now. Why am I not okay? I'm not. I should be okay right now. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. Yeah.
Listen, I just want you to know something. You are killing. I don't know what anybody else is thinking or knowing. I'm having a blast over here. I'm just listening. It's like cool. You know what you said about it being an experience is 1000% true. 1000% true. 1000% true. It is an experience to hear you.
Can I just tell you scared me? Like,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
you
scare you.
popped up. I was like,
My bad. I've been over here watching and listening. I've just been like in the background, but there definitely is a spiritual element to what you do. I feel it. I do. And so I am super thankful for that. I know you said you had 2 more, which means now you have 1 more. I'm gonna let you finish. Don't worry.
okay.
But I just want everybody to know, listen, this is coming from me. I've been hosting this all weekend. I've had a blast. It's been amazing. Please go follow this wonderful lady. Where can they find you on Instagram or on all the socials? Where can they find you?
I meant to do this earlier.
All right, y'all. She gonna write this down.
I meant to have it on my board.
Yeah.
Where is it? Which side can y'all see? Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, this marker doesn't work.
Then just spell it out for
It's
us.
like all of my stuff today, just not working.
It's all good. We are all grown-ups who know the alphabet. So just tell us. At It's Jazzo.
Can they even see? Is it reversed? It's backwards for y'all, no? Oh. Whatever. It's at ITSJAZZO at It's Jazzo.
At It's Jazzo. Listen to me. Listen to me. Yes, I follow her for obvious reasons because we're doing this festival together, but I will follow her afterwards on my own personal account to make sure that I get to hear everything that you are doing. You are a gift. You really are. And so with that, I'm gonna let you finish. I just wanted to let you know that I'm listening. I've been here the whole time. I have been, and you are killing. If you are watching and you just hopped on to Clean Fest, I'm so glad that you're getting to see this. I really am. I think it's super cool with a looper and just what you can do with music. And so thank you for that. Thank you everybody who's been watching all weekend. Like I said, the numbers of people who have tuned in were more than I would have ever known or even expected to see. And so with that, I am super, super hyped that across all the platforms that we've been on this weekend, that we have been able to connect and to show unity, at least through music. Just trying to make the world a better place, to be honest with you. It's a lot of hate going around. And so with that, for us to be able to show love and to and really to let people know that they don't have to be afraid of us.
Right.
that's a real thing that I know I might look a certain kind of way, and maybe what you were taught is one thing, but you don't have to be afraid of me. You don't have to be afraid of Jazzo. You don't have to be afraid of people who look like me.
Mm-hmm.
We are living in the same world that you are. We are trying to live wonderful, healthy, safe lives like you are.
Right.
And with that, that's it. If you don't know about it, if you don't understand the experience, go find somebody and ask them. Ask a question. Call somebody and say, hey, explain to me what your experience is, because I want to learn better and I want to know more. Because
Yeah.
an old saying, I'll call it a proverb. I don't think it's in the Bible, but well, it's an old proverb that I heard that says, if you know better, you'll do better. And so with that, if you don't know, then you're not going to do. So now take the time to get to know better so you can do better.
Yeah. One thing that's really awesome about it is like the influx of exposure is, you know, some people are willing to ask the questions, and it's just nice. Like I always say, thank God for the shaking, because
that's good. That's a word. I want you to know that on this Sunday. That's a word.
Yeah, like I could go even further and even deeper with it, but pretty much like he'll shake until everything that is not solid and everything that's not foundational falls.
Listen,
and I think that I think that this is all a part of the shaking. The pandemic, there were some people that didn't know about the, you know, just like how different things were in the healthcare system for African Americans until a pandemic occurred. And like, there's just little things that are happening where people's eyes are being opened. And something we said in Bible study, or something I said in Bible study last week, was that revelation isn't painless, and nobody said that revelation would be painless. So as things are revealed, like if there's going to be some birth and pains,
ma'am. Preach on this Sunday.
There's gonna be birth and pains.
Listen, thank God for that. Listen, turn to your neighbor, anybody, anywhere, and say, I thank God for the shaking, and I thank God for the painful revelation, because revelation is not painless. Birthing pains. That's a whole word right there. That is a whole word right there. So on this wonderful Sunday the Lord has given us today, I want y'all to know something. Thank God for the birthing pain, because it means that something is coming on the other side of it.
Right.
I love it.
One more thing, since we talking about it, like the message I listened to earlier was talking about in Revelations, like what it says heaven is going to look like, and how it's going to be people from every tribe and every creed, you know, every race. And I compare it to how people deliver a message for Easter. A lot of people talk about Good Friday, Jesus dies. Saturday, they had no idea he was going to rise. And then Sunday is there. And they talk about having like this faith and having, you know, security and knowing that Sunday is coming. So as like, you know, that if you know that Sunday is coming, it can get you through Saturday. Jesus dies Friday. Saturday it's like, but you can get through if you know that Sunday is coming. So when I look at that last chapter of, and you know, in the Bible about what it's going to look like in heaven, that shows us that that's Sunday for us. So if we can just get through Saturday,
if we can make it through.
Yeah, but I don't, let me clarify that I don't mean that means we can just sit and wait for it, because I believe that we are the body of Christ. And if we're the body of Christ, then like second coming of Christ means we have to immobilize, and we have to be the hands and the feet. We have to be the body. We have to move.
Preach to these people on this Sunday afternoon.
And I also don't say that to mean that you should condemn anyone that's like not posting or not donating or not, because we all have different responsibilities in
Everybody
this.
has a different responsibility. There it
right.
is.
And everyone has everyone can handle a different amount of muck. Like there's some of us that are stronger than others. Some of us really need to log off, take a break. Like some of us need to do that. And that's fine. If your white friends aren't posting, that does not mean they don't care about you. I just want to say that, because social media is only one platform.
Like 2 minutes ago, I was on the phone talking to a friend of mine who is white. She is one of my dearest friends. And we were talking about it, and that's what I said. I was like, you don't listen, everybody's going through different things.
Right.
Like everybody's going through stuff. And so, yes, it's important to be aware. I think it's important to ask questions, but like not everybody's gonna be a freedom fighter, and that's okay. That's okay. It's all right, but
Yeah.
the thing about it is that like you have to keep the conversation going, even if you're not the main one talking. Never
Yeah.
stop talking. Never stop bringing this to light. Never stop allowing our ourselves to grow and to be better for it. So with that, I hope y'all caught that word that she just gave y'all on this afternoon. I wasn't even expecting that. Listen, you were already like up here on my list. Just went to a whole nother level. I want you to know that.
And I have more to say, so I hope people do follow me because like I was writing earlier. And I'm gonna put out a couple videos just about my opinion on the matters. And I come from a place of love for all people. I'm not coming from a place of hate at all. So I think that people should be willing to listen to me, hopefully.
Yes.
And
listen to her. Listen to her. So anyway, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's all good. I appreciate you because it's like awkward. It's like awkward.
I just know you haven't been by yourself at all. I've been here the whole time. I got off the camera because I wanted you to have the whole screen. So with that, I'm gonna continue to let you do your thing. So ladies and gentlemen, I think this is her last song. Again, thank you for watching Clean Fest 2020.
Thanks for letting me go over a bit.
Oh, it's totally fine. It's all good. So this is our last song. Thank you for watching Clean Fest. If you were watching, I'll pop back on quickly at the end when she's done. But ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jazzo, keep blessing us. Thank you. It's you see it. She put it in the back. So all you, girl.
Woo. Okay. Woo. Wow. That was a word for me too. Okay. Now we continue living. All right. So this last song of mine is something that I usually save for last for vocal looping performances whenever I have to be a one woman band. I do have a full band. They're all watching. I think they should be signed on watching me. Hey, Jazzo and the Jazzo and the Jams, Jazzo and the Jets. What did we decide on? I don't know. But yeah, so when I'm a one woman band, this is my sidekick, and I always do this song last, mostly because the audience is like warmed up enough to me at that point to sing with me. I know I'm not gonna be able to hear you guys sing, but I hope that you feel comfortable with me, comfortable enough with me now, and comfortable enough in your home or car or whatever to sing. Okay, so it's super easy. You'll get it. Okay. Oh, it's called Sept 4. Oh my gosh. This is like, let me talk about it for a second, because this is like a running joke right now. And like this is just forcing me to have to get to know my new looper, right? Sometimes God's got to make you uncomfortable for you to jump into the unknown. Just a little extra something for y'all. In Jesus' name.
hands let go and simple, acceptable when it's you. I'll hold. Take me now, take me now, take me now. Take it all, take it all, take it all. That's the part I need you to learn. Take it all, take it all, take it all. Let me hear you. Take it all, take it all, take it all. Ooh, you got it. Take it all, take it all, take it all. Take it all, take it all, take it all. That's how I say, take it all. Keep singing. Take it all, take it all. I don't hear you. Don't be shy. It's your house. Take it all, take it all, take it all. Take it.
Oh, I was trying to finesse something, but it didn't work out. Well, I go by the name of Jazzo. And this
Right.
is awkward. This is
I don't
like,
know why. It's all good. Here's the thing.
it's just like no one's here, you
But
know?
what's the difference between like when you stream on your social platforms? It's the same thing. Nobody's
I
there.
don't. I think I don't. I think that's the problem. I
why.
think this is my first time virtually performing. Like I've been playing around with my looper, like in my pajamas, and like posted a video. But like this is like a show, a festival.
Girl, you need to start doing it. I do it like once a month. I'll get on like Facebook or it's just somewhere. And I literally, whether I have 4 people watching or I have 300 people watching, I don't care. I just do it. I just get up and just start playing.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. You know why? Because it's practice and it's like forcing you to practice. And you like say, I'm going live at this time on this day. And then you have people holding you accountable to practicing.
Hear me. If you ever want to do like something like this where you go live again, because here's the thing, I have nothing but access now. And so I'm hoping that like this was like a weekend, this is a thing. But really, if somebody's like, hey, I'm trying to go live like tomorrow, like, okay, like, all right, I'll share it. I'll like use me as a platform. I have no problem doing that. If you ever want to do it, you let me know. Anybody else?
We might have to talk because you know I sent you that list of artists and stuff.
You did.
Like, we might have to talk. We might have to do a little something.
Yeah.
Together.
Listen, that goes for her and anybody else who's watching me. If you are an artist and you want a place to use a platform, a place to perform, I'm not gonna judge you. I don't care what you play. We try to be family friendly, so be as friendly as you can. Like don't be a racist, don't be a bigot, don't be a sexist, don't be homophobic, don't be any of those things. However, if you just want to get up and create something and have a space to do it, that's what we're for. Come find me on Clean Music Group. I will gladly give you the platform to do it. I'm trying to realistically, I would love if this is like a thing like every weekend or every other weekend where somebody's just performing. It's like, sure. Like today, it was like literally just be like, you get on and like, I can leave. Like you can perform until you feel like stopping and then log off. Like, so I want it to be like
that. Well,
that.
I'm down.
So
I'm down. And I want to say Thank you.
Aw.
Thank you for putting this together. Thank you for hosting all 3 days because that had to be exhausting. Like, when did you use the bathroom? When did you eat? But
I was going back and forth. I would like mute the camera every so often. Yesterday I only ate once, which was fine. I ended up like, I would cut it off. I was like, I'm gonna take like a 30-minute break. I went and grabbed something to eat and came back. Today I'm gonna go get something to eat when this is over. And so, but it's been fun though. Like I said, it's been fun to be able to be like behind the scenes, all that stuff, do the interviews and all that other kind of thing. At some point, for the 7 of you that have messaged my inbox on Instagram in the last hour, I promise you I will play at some point. Please don't try to gas me up like I'm great. I'm better than anybody else. But yes,
I thought you were supposed to be playing right after me or something.
I'm tired, to be honest with you. I'm not. So now I'm not. I thought about it. I did. And then I said, wait a second. I'm tired. I want to and two, actually, this is a fun fact. I serve with Elevation Youth at Elevation Church. Shout out to my Elevation Church fam.
Hey,
we have rhythm night every Sunday night at 7. And so I hop on that. And so we like hang out with the kids and we talk. So realistically, I don't want to, because I don't want to go right into that. I need like a break to just like rest. But at the same time, this is like a thing I do not want to stop. This is number 1. Back to your list of artists. I'll tell you this because you did send me that list of people. We're doing this again in July.
Nice.
So Clean Fest 2 is coming in July for sure. The date will be in stone probably by the end of next weekend, probably for sure. Or it'll be a thing of like, we got dates, we got graphics, we just got to get a lineup. So if you're an artist and you know people, tell all the list that you gave me, tell them to just hit me up. Tell them to message me. Just be like, hey, message this if you want to play and be a part of it. Same idea. You'll have as long as you want to.
No problem.
Like, create and have a good time.
Well, I think that I'd be interested in helping you host.
Yes, I'm with that. Y'all heard it first.
Like,
just said it. I got a host. That's another one, and I'm gonna hold you to it. So y'all heard it here first. Across the world, everybody watching this on all the platforms, y'all heard it here first. So I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna come back around.
I feel like you hosted and you didn't perform. So I feel like if I'm going to host, I'm also not going to perform. Like, I feel like you just do one job like for the night. Listen, even when I was throwing my own shows, like I would hate having to perform.
We will talk, like we will have a real conversation. Realistically, it'll be in the next 7 days for sure. I'll hit you up. We're going to sit down and talk about some stuff.
Yeah.
But everybody else, I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you so much for being a part of this. Let me rant and ramble. Thank you for being gracious with me hosting, minus the couple of people, but whatever, forget y'all. Everybody else, the masses, we capped off at, I'll tell you, hold on, across the platforms, across the weekend, we capped up at, drum roll, 1417. I'll take it. 1,417 people tuned in to Clean Fest. I will take it. I'm happy about that. Hopefully the next time it's 5,000. I don't care, to be honest with you. I don't do this for numbers. I do this for fun. So with that, any last words? Because as soon as you're done, I'm also going to be done. So do you have any last words for the people before we log off and say goodbye from Clean Fest?
I just want to say thank you guys for staying online with me, listening to me, giving me a chance to share my work. And I want to thank and congratulate all of the artists that performed before me. I know that like these are just odd times, strange times for us all. And I'm just happy to see that we're all still moving and still working and still just showing the gifts that God gave us. And I'm glad to be one of them. Thank you. And yeah.
Clap for you. Well, thank you, ma'am. That's it, y'all. We are done. This has been fun. I didn't even mean to rhyme, but I did this time. Oh God, I just did it twice. Dang, I'm nice. 3 times. Oh shoot. Wow, I'm a rapper. Anyway, seriously though, for the last time, for me to all of you, thank you so much for being a part of this wonderful weekend. Like I said, we had a ton of people from across a bunch of different platforms that were going to that were here. The next time we do this, we will only go even larger, even better. We'll have more people, more artists, new artists, some that you've seen before, like Jazzo